These are 3 things that I learned from starting multiple different businesses before I turned 21. Number 1, reputation is everything. First business I ever started was reselling shoes, and that's definitely a community and an industry that has somewhat of a negative connotation around it as far as it goes for trustworthy individuals. For example, there's a lot more fake shoes now than ever, but especially back then when it was a lot harder to tell which shoes were real and which shoes were fake, people would buy replicas and sell them as real. Even people with tens of thousands of followers and a very good reputation would indulge in selling fake shoes or scamming people. They could have had literally $1 million business someday, but instead ruined it to make a little bit more money in the short term. If you're going to start a business and you want it to last, you're obviously not going to scam people, but more so the idea is making sure that the customer knows that you are going to hold up to your word and they don't have to worry about doing business with you whatsoever. Number 2, you're going to be an absolute idiot at the start. No matter what industry you're trying to infiltrate, you are going to have a hard time competing with the top dogs who already have an established name. They're going to know more than you. They're going to have more customers than you. They're going to have a lot more eyes on their business than you. Everything about them is probably going to be better than what you have at the start. That is why you might look or feel like an idiot at the beginning. The longer that you stay in the game and the more that you make it your goal to educate yourself day in and day out and improve your business at least 0.25% each day, eventually you'll be able to surpass anybody who was originally in front of you. Number 3, you cannot care about money at the start. Of course, one of the biggest goals in business is to make money and to make a living for yourself. But if you're not willing to reinvest every single dollar that you make at the start, unless you're literally raking in like thousands of dollars every single week at the beginning, then your growth is going to be very slow compared to others in the same industry or just slow in general. If you're creating a nice cash flow for yourself, you want to continue to grow that flow of money so you can continue to bring more in as time goes on. After the first few months or even the first year or two, if you're going to take a certain percentage of your company's earnings and put it into your pocket, you're just going to limit the potential growth of your business. It's a completely different story if that business that you started is literally the only way that you can make money for yourself and live. But more often than not, someone isn't going to start a new business or a new side hustle or a new company if they don't either have a certain amount of money to begin with that they can, live off of and help themselves get off the ground, or either have a job before they're able to make a certain amount of money from their business to be able to quit that job. These principles are pretty elementary, but they must be known before anybody starts a business for the first time. So if this was helpful or if you want to keep up with my journey, make sure to follow, and I'll see you tomorrow.